Welcome gamers to the first ever episode of Game vs. Gamer. I'm your host Smash Puppy, and today we'll be playing the Escapist and how to escape Center Perk. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing you're going to want to do is to select either new game or continue game if you're still in the first level. Obviously you'll need to run through the tutorial, but once you're through the tutorial, you'll pick up right where I leave off. So if you haven't, you should go ahead and pick up this game. It's a really good game. If you have, you should let us know in the comments below what you think about it. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do when we get started is we're going to jump up right out of bed and go out here to the guards. Now, if you want, you can stay here and read the storyline and the dialogue, but you don't have to. It's not a necessity. So what we're going to do is we're going to run over here to the gym to the left, and on the way to the gym we're going to stop in the showers, which is going to increase our energy levels, and you can see that in the top left hand corner. Alright, so we're going to go over here to the weight machines, and we're going to hit the A button, and then you're going to hit your left trigger and right trigger repeatedly. So left trigger, right trigger, left, right, left, right, left, right. And what that's going to do is allow you to be able to do your push-ups there. Now you need to make sure that you continue to do it left, right, because if you do it left, left, right, it's not going to do it as well, and it's going to take a lot longer. So you want to make sure you alternate. Now as we're doing this, you can see again in the top left hand corner, you'll see our heart, which is our health meter, increasing, and our energy level, which is the lightning bolt, decreasing. So basically that's our stamina, and what's going to happen is once that goes all the way down, it's going to tell us that we're fatigued, and we're going to need to go and raise that back up. So in order to do that, what we're going to want to do is either, one, go to the showers, which is actually probably the fastest, especially in this level. You can go all the way up above the showers to the nurse's station, which is beds, and you can lay in a bed and you can rest. Or you can go all the way over to the right to the cafeteria, and you can have some lunch. Now when you get to the cafeteria, you need to go up and pick up a tray. Alright, so you see now we actually got our first fatigue sign. So again, I'm going to run up here, I'm going to stand in the shower, and you're going to see that my stamina is going back up. And we're just going to stay here for a little bit, and it doesn't take too long. What I found is you will want to get your health up depending on your skill level of gaming. You can go all the way up to 45 health, which I would recommend doing just because you don't want to run into any issues. But you also don't want to get too close to nighttime. So another thing I want to point out is in the top middle of the screen, you can see it's around noon already. And with that, that means we have approximately 12 hours left of the day, but you don't actually have that long, because once it hits nighttime, it's a lot harder to get out of the prison. So you want to get this done earlier in the day. I think I actually stopped here about 35 HP, and that gives me just enough to run around and do what I need to do to be able to escape day one. So once we get there, what you're actually going to want to do is you're going to want to find a guard that's off by himself, and you're going to want to beat him up, and you're going to want to check and see if he has stuff. The first thing you're going to want to do is take a baton. So when we get to that part, I'll kind of explain how to do that. But the other thing you're going to want to look for is a red key. So if you find a guard as you're beating them up that has a red key, you want to make sure you grab that red key, because you're going to need it to get out. Which you'll see that I forget to do. And then I'm scavenging around trying to find the red key at the end, and I almost die. So I'm going here to get a little bit more health before I head out, and I think I'm going to go one more point up, and then I'm going to go ahead and make my attempt to escape. So I actually considered beating this guard up before he got away, but I didn't, so I went ahead and got my last little bar of health. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to make my attempt. You don't want to tackle a bunch of guards that are together. That's going to create a problem. So you find one by himself. Here we go. Beat him up. I hide him over here. And I check his inventory. So you're going to want to get his baton. And he has the red key. So I wasn't paying attention. I should have grabbed his red key, because that is important. But you also want to make sure you find guards really quick, because if a guard wakes up and he has to have his key, he's going to realize that his key is gone, and then basically you're going to get caught because you're going to lock down. Alright, so we beat up the second one. Now you need 2 more. There's a third one, and then the fourth one right here. So what's going to happen is we're going to put the prison into lockdown mode, or not lockdown, but prisoner escape. And I run up here and then I realize, oh, I didn't grab the key. So you need a red key to get out the door. And I run around trying to find an officer that has a red key. And for some reason I cannot find him anywhere. So yellow, blue. And beat this guy up again. Green. Orange, and no key. So at this point I'm like, okay, where is it? Alright, so you only need 4 guards beat up to do this, but you do have to find the key, and you need to make sure that you don't get caught. Alright, and there's the red key. So now you're going to want to go outside and up and to the right here. And then you see I made it through the gate, and then we'll make it through the second gate. And then this is the main entrance. And here we go, we're out. So that is how you beat Day 1 lockdown. And then don't worry about this part, because there's no way to get away. They're going to catch you and take you to this second prison, which is a higher security prison. Alright, you get lots of bonus points for this. You don't get any achievements, so there's really no advantage there. But if you liked what you've seen, please make sure you subscribe. You can find us at gameandmedia.com or gameversusgamer.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at gameandmedia, or subscribe to us on YouTube at Game and Media Entertainment. And remember, keep it gaming.